Supreme Court, whether you like it or not, is complicit in the support enabling of this fascist president. Let's take a look where we are. We have a rapist president, a convicted felon who defends child molesters. And the Supreme Court said, yep, you get complete immunity. Do whatever you want. Shit over the Constitution. Go after brown people. Go after black people. Take down the history of slavery. Throw brown people in cages. But you, the white man, you're cool. It's okay if you're a piece of shit. That's where we are as a country. And then you get birthright citizenship. 3 of these MAGA white supremacist judges said, yep, if you're born in the United States of America, you need to be shipped out. Just think about this. All you people that are full of crap that said, he ran on the economy, he ran on the border, he just wants people here legally. They are literally born here legally, per the Constitution. Born here, birth certificates, driver's license, they pay taxes, they have a social security number. Now you're like, well, that's not enough. Now you need to go back to wherever country you weren't born from. It was never about legal immigration. It is about whiteness. 99% of the immigrants right now are what? White that are coming into the United States. It's almost like it wasn't about the damn economy. Gas, $6, $7, $8. Well, this is patriotic to pay $8 for gas because I'm a dumbass. Hold on, I got to go to my Klan rally. Because it was never about the fucking economy. This man ran on what? They're eating the dogs and cats. Shithole countries. They're poisoning the blood of America. Calling the black man who takes a knee a son of a bitch just for taking a knee. Taking away the history of slavery. Having dinner with white supremacists. It's almost like it wasn't about the economy. And I saw a clip with Jon Stewart that really summarized it. America doesn't want to have this conversation that I'm having. Why is that, America? I want to know why. For all you white people that still have your heads up your asses, why are you so uncomfortable having this conversation? This is what America is in its core. And it's part of our DNA. Whether you like it or not, you can run away from it, you can hide from it, but that is where we are as a country. That's what we were made on. And I was at Disneyland yesterday, and I saw these 250 pins, and I saw all these white trash MAGA running around with their flags and America, America, yeehaw! America's the best of the whole universe. No, we're not. It's a lie. It's a Ponzi scheme. We've all been lied to. America has only been great for white people. And 77 million people voted for a rapist, a felon, who lied about an election, caused an insurrection, led to the death of 5 officers, who said Obama wasn't born here because he's black, told you to inject bleach, talked about Hannibal Lecter eating your neighbor's brains, talked about electric sharks, concepts of a healthcare plan, added $8 trillion to the debt, is on 3 marriages, cheats on his wife with a porn star, best friends with Jeffrey Epstein, and 77 million of you are so fucking racist that you just couldn't vote for the black woman, that you convinced yourself that he loves America, and yeah, price of eggs, price of gas. That's why we're here. And too many of you people in this country still think that somehow that the Democrats winning the midterms is going to fix all this shit or slow it down. It's not. What you're really saying is, I want the economy to be a little better so I'm not as uncomfortable. Fuck the black people. Fuck the immigrants. fuck the Mexicans, fuck the Latinos, fuck the Somalians. That's exactly what you're saying. Is you're still ignoring it because you're only worried about yourself. That is what America is. And if white people, as a majority, that look like me, would have said this since 1619, maybe we would have actually been a great country, but we're not. And for all of you MAGA that don't like this shit, you can ship your white supremacist ass on the Mayflower back to England where you came from, because this is not our land. We stole it. You don't want to hear what America is. It is fucked up. It is built on cruelty and white supremacy and slavery and Jim Crow. That's what this country was founded on. But you're too stupid and too selfish to admit that, because you don't want to think that America is not a fucking great country. It's not. And it never has been. We do this through constant indoctrination. Since we're little, what do? We put our babies in little bumbos and watch the American flag on TV. We put them in American flag diapers. We feed them Freedom Wheaties for breakfast, right? And then we feed our pet bull legal on the way out the door. And we polish the Constitution on our truck. And we put 4 billion trillion flags with guns in the back. And we play God Bless America on our way to school because we want to make sure that we're a good little patriot. Yeah, look at us. We really love America. Look at all the colors on us. It's a bullshit lie. And the sad reality that too many of you don't want to hear is that there are too many people, little hillbilly white trash, that love a fucking gun more than their fellow Americans. It's ironic, isn't it, that this is going to stop a tyrannical government, and when we have a tyrannical government, not a fucking word. All you hear is these whiny little white bitches, freedom, oh, shall not be infringed. And you don't give two shits when children are shot in schools. You don't care that the president is a rapist, that assaults 24 women, that refuses to release the Epstein files and defends child molesters, that caused an insurrection. You're not a fucking patriot. You're white Christian nationalists, y'all. And if you don't wake up really soon, that's what this country is going to be. Because that's what they want. They want this to go back to Jim Crow, back to segregation. That's exactly what this is. And when this country fails, and it might, it's going to be the laziness of white people that aren't pissed off enough like I am, that aren't willing to get out of your privilege and fucking sit back and come up with a bullshit lie. I can't go on a general strike. I can't be financially uncomfortable because I've got bills to pay. That's fine. Then you do that. But you remember that when you go to bed at night and you watch nuns getting picked up, off-duty officers that aren't white enough, people dying in concentration camps, kids eating moldy bread, and you're sitting at home going to work going, oh, well, I can't do anything because I can't because I got money. I need more money. Fuck everyone else. Because that's exactly what you're saying. You're saying, fuck everyone else. And it's, you know what's rich? Is Albania. A third of their country's been on strike for 2 weeks to stop the Kushners from building a $1 billion resort on their island. A quarter or a third of their population, somewhere around there. And they make $850 to $900 a month. 20% of their country live in poverty. But somehow, to stop billionaires from shitting on their land, they will get off their asses for their fellow people and protest and sacrifice their financial discomfort for their fellow Albanians. But not America. You tell me who's really a great country. Because it sure in the hell seems like Albanians give a shit more about their fellow Albanians than Americans care about their fellow Americans. Have yourself a white day, America.